Hey guys, Jenny here. I'm going to run through the basics of Canva. So canva.com is where you find it. I would recommend using it on a desktop or laptop computer. Um, I have an HP, so if you use an Apple, you're all on your own. I don't know what it looks like on there. But you can use it on your cell phone. There is also an app. They're a little bit harder to use. That's why I would recommend using a desktop or laptop computer. Okay, so when you come to the website for the first time, it's going to ask you to create an account and log in. And it does have a free option. I would certainly recommend using the free option at first, at least. I have the paid one, so you'll see a few more options than you would on the free one. All right, so once you get all logged in, you're going to see this. You can search here. So you can search for different kinds of templates, maybe what it is that you're doing, all kinds of different things that'll populate. And then down here, if I scroll down a little bit further, you'll see some of my designs. So it will save them in your account, so that's cool. But I will tell you, if you edit anything, it'll save the edited version on here. Otherwise, you have to create a copy. Okay, so for a novice, I'd recommend coming into create a design and then choosing what kind of design you want to work with. So for example, if you're going to create an Instagram post, you could click there and it would be sized perfectly for Instagram. And we're going to work with a Facebook post tonight, so that's there. As you're building out your YouTube channel, this is YouTube channel art too. So keep that in mind because it makes your videos look really nice. All right, Facebook post. Now, one thing I will say, if you use Canva to make your Facebook group cover, so not your personal like profile cover, but your group cover, you need to go out to Google and just search what the current size is and then pick any of the predetermined sized templates that they have, like we just picked this one, and you'll click resize, and then that's going to let you enter those dimensions because for some reason they don't have one in here that's right for Facebook group covers. So if you're somebody who likes to change your Facebook group cover more often, you're going to want to do that. Otherwise, when you upload it, it's going to look blurry, and that's always disappointing because you worked really hard to make it nice. Okay, so again, that's over here on the resize, and it'll open up a new blank canvas for you. So on the left here, you're going to notice templates. That's what we have open first. These are pre-made designs. Certainly easy to use. You can modify almost everything on them. For example, this Valentine's one is really cute. Now you'll see in the corner it's going to say free. Those are the ones with your free account that you'll have access to. Some of them, when you're on your free account, it will say like it's an upgrade or it'll have a $sign or something like that. It looks like all these are free. So let's go through these though. Uploads is going to be where you choose graphics. So like I was saying, some of the graphics in Canva you have to pay for, but you can freely upload anything. So for example, I've uploaded some of these body shop ones. And obviously I have Marie over here too, because I was using one of our congratulatory templates and just other photos. They'll all save in your account here. So anyhow, you can upload and use anything like that. So if I've uploaded that, I just click on it, it adds it to my blank canvas over here. I can move it around, I can resize it, whatever I want to do. We'll just leave them there because it's cute. Okay, and again, you would use this upload button and it'll open your files on your computer. Photos, these are the ones that Canva provides. So here we go. That one says Pro, so you would have to pay for that one, which I wouldn't really recommend. You can borrow pictures online. There's a lot of free sources, but they have some here that are also free. I clicked flowers just for fun. Now you can search all kinds of things here and get kind of creative. Let's see. So this here, I'm going to click that. It's going to automatically put it over here. Now, I've got two things, right? Now, obviously, I don't want the rabbit underneath. This isn't sized right. Now, what do I do? Oh my gosh. Okay. All I'm going to do is click on this one, I'm going to resize it just by simply pulling. Pull, pull, pull. There we go. Okay, and I'm pretty happy with that. I'll move it up a little. Actually, I think I like it back here. Okay. Now, there's my little graphic. Let's say position. Okay. So if you had something that was, you have the wrong graphic forward, for example, you would click on position and then you can edit it here normally. So this, it's using that as a background, so it knows you want it in the back, but you would be able to use that. So just click on this little position button. If, for example, let's grab this. Okay. So now I've got two things. Say for some reason I want this overlaying that, right? I'm going to click it, I'm going to hit position, and I'm going to hit forward. And then see how it brought it forward? And then if I said, oops, I guess I didn't want that, I'm going to bring this one forward. So you can always edit those. Now, also, if you wanted to make, that one do, yeah, okay. If you wanted to make it transparent, kind of play with that a little bit too. Maybe you don't want it so bold, you want it just a little bit in the background, a little grainy. You can edit that as much as you want. Let's see, link, group. Okay, if you hit, it's control, no, it's shift. So now see how those are kind of together? I can hit the group button, and then if I click back on it, it's gonna move together. So if you've designed something maybe with like text and a graphic in the middle, and you want it all together, you're gonna hold down the shift button, and then you're going to hit the group. Now, I don't want them grouped together, so I'm gonna hit ungroup, and looky there, they've moved around. Okay, so let's leave him in the corner. I don't think I want that anymore. I'm just gonna easily hit delete. What else do I have here? Got some more of our teammates here as I was building those out. All right. So once you develop, once you grow your own team, you will use Canva to congratulate and welcome them, and then they'll be saved in your reel over there too. It's just any pictures that you've used. Okay, so put that one there. Put our forever against the animal testing thing, just kind of small in the corner. Or you know what? I think I don't want that right now, so I'm going to delete it. With the background picture, we can edit it using these different filters. All I did was click on the picture. Anytime you have the blue bar around it, then you know that you're using or that you're on that particular item, okay? So let's go back to a whimsy. Okay, and I could adjust the contrast here if I wanted to. And I can crop it. And I could also flip it around. Say you uploaded something and it was sideways or whatever. Okay, so now let's get to the text. I'm gonna take my computer just a second to load this. So you can have something like this. You click here. I can edit the font. There's so many fonts to choose from. So you can just like pick whatever you want. World's slowest computer. Okay. So to edit the text, you're going to make sure that this is highlighted in blue. Then if your computer's behaving, like mine is not. Okay. Let's make it bigger. Right? Okay. Now you're saying, I can't see that very well. Don't worry, we're going to fix that. I was going to show you down here, there's kind of some preset fonts. So if you wanted to use something like that, you would just click this, it would pull it up here, and then you could modify the individual sections too, but they are grouped. So like we talked about before, it moves all as one unit. All right, so we can't see that. That's no fun. I'm going to come over here to elements. And I'm going to grab a shape. Now these down here, for example, are frames. So if I were to select that, pull it over here, it would leave that kind of sky and grass view, and then I could pull a picture into it, and it would have that shape. These shapes, all right, let's just do that. All right, so I'm gonna resize this. Now, is that right? Now if I mouse over this and drag it, see how those pink lines appear? It's gonna tell me when it's in the middle. See, I've got both of those on there in the crosshairs. All right, pull this down a little. Okay, super fantastic, but you know what? Those colors are terrible together. So let's click that background. See, it's pulling in some of the photo colors down here, which is really cool. So let's go with like that. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, I think I kind of like that. But it's not quite right, right? Like, not terrible, but not quite right. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna mess with the transparency. Ooh, I'm liking that better. Okay, so that's how you kind of shadow something, like a shadow box behind your font, so it's easier to see over a graphic. And then we have all other kinds of fun things you could add over here too. There's some like flowers and things. It's just gonna pull it up. Obviously the picture I have in the background is very busy on this one, but say that it wasn't, say that it didn't have anything behind it and I was building out something blank. I could add all kinds of like fun little flowers or whatever kind of clip art I want. There we go. A cool one. It's actually kind of cool. See where you can see the kind of like veins in the flower there. All right, so we're just kind of playing around. Some other ones here. I bet if I searched computer here. That's a pro one, so that would cost. A lot of paid ones. So something you can do too, just like a pro tip here, if you're out on Google and you want to have a graphic that's already kind of cut out, you want to search for like skincare PNG. So that's the file it would be saved as, and that's where it has like a transparent background. So say that you've uploaded one and you like it. We'll just put her here. So obviously you can have fun with it. Let's go back up here to templates. Now, in the very beginning, we could have chosen one of these to work with, like this Valentine one. There, see how it kind of, it took the text I already had, and I would have been able to just kind of modify these individual pieces. So I wanted to show you that too. Now, oops, let's go. You could have also added graphics and things to the front of it. And like I said, you would just highlight the text and I have no idea what I want to type, but I'll just put Pineapple Society. Whatever you want to do. Okay, so that pretty much kind of walks you through that. what you're gonna do here, you'll change your 722 file. I'm not very creative today. Okay, and then you're gonna do this drop down and you wanna hit download. It suggests to save it as a PNG, and then you'll hit download. You'll wait for it to go, and then it will save it to your computer, and then you can upload it and put it wherever you want. Your fun graphics that you're creating in Canva. It's really a great tool so that you have personalized graphics with your own branding, and it's unique to you.